Hello everybody, I am Interact, this is Dead Cells, welcome back. We're still doing 3-cell runs. So I've read... That's an awful start. I've read a bit on the subreddit, some feedback that people have been giving about 3-cell runs. Basically, it seems that the meta currently for 3-cell runs is basically just... boy. Is just avoid combat in the first few areas and try and get timed doors to get incrementally better with the scrolls and whatnot, and just... buddy. And hope to be able to progress from there. So I'm going to attempt to do that. Obviously I'm not avoiding combat right here. That was not how you avoid combat, I don't believe. So I basically just want to try and find the scrolls, try and find any way of getting around all of this combat. Wow, that is a lot of freaking enemies, man. Obviously, okay, I'm not going toxic sewers, that's for sure. I would like to be able to do some combat to get cells, so if there is ever, like, really easy, you know, cells to be farmed, like right there, probably going to take them. And ceiling turret's really, really good, thank you, I appreciate that. Ceiling turret will help me kind of farm out a little bit here. Where are my scrolls though? Where are my scrolls? I'm not even going to bother trying to fight that guy. Does my hunter's longbow pierce? I actually didn't even check the stats on it. I'm gonna take tactics. What are the stats on this thing? Extra damage when applying your critical, extra ammo. Okay. The punishment shield is actually pretty good. It freezes. Burns when they die. Ceiling turret does extra damage to burning. Okay. But basically, we're just going to be skipping the first few areas, trying to get timed doors. Hoping that that mitigates some of the issues I've been having, where it is just me dying repeatedly to really stupid stuff. I am gonna, as I said, I am going to try and kill some enemies when possible to get some cells, because I do need progression. Enemies burn when they die. Sure, sounds good. I do need some progression on my Foundry progress. One of the reasons I am doing this is to, ooh, there we go, that's what I want to see right there. Is to be able to put points into the Foundry to get things to S tier instead of just double plus. To make runs easier in the future. Okay, come on. Okay. Yeah, I get it. You can grab ledges. You're a real cool guy, buddy. So we got a Frantic Sword pretty early on, which is actually super good. Do I want this over Crusher? I think so. Cluster Bombs is, like, really good. I think I underestimated it for a while, but I'm gonna try and stop doing that. I'm gonna try out some things that I haven't done before, you know? So we don't even have any cells to spend on that guy, so basically all of our cells are just here for... they're just here for the Foundry, man. Unless, like, there's, like, 5 patterns that I'm missing, maybe, that I could unlock, but... for now, we're just kind of worried about Foundry progress and the fact that these loading screens take so long, despite being on an SSD. All right, man, that sword just sounds so good. That was just... I don't have any words for that one. So this should be my timed door. I've missed it by 33 seconds. Wow. Swell. So I think this is one of the areas that I kind of just want to get through quickly. Please. Please save me. Save me from what I have become. Save me from this prison of my own mind, where I can't seem to do things properly. Just get out of my game, honestly. I think the devs have said something about adding in the ability to remove items from your item pool in the future. That's gonna be one of my first removes right there. Are you kidding me, though? That thing's gonna be one of my first removes, like, hands down. No questions asked. I got stun locked and then killed. Okay, cool. I mean, I want to beat this game with 3 cells, so I'm gonna keep playing with 3 cells enabled. Sure, it's gonna be just, let me count here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 5, yep. Okay, that's a way better start. Let's check the stats on them. Damage to a burning, release toxic cloud when they die, slows all enemies near victim when they thaw, frost-related slowdown. So no pierce on my ice bow. Makes me sad. But that's okay. Can't always get the best of fixes possible. I'm gonna try and do minimal amounts of combat here, but I do want to get some cells, as I've said before. I do want some Foundry progress. Now you do get cells from doing the timed stuff, so would you just let me down, please? The time doors do give you cells, so it does benefit you in that regard to be going fast. That's the toxic sewers exit. No thank you. But you don't want to be passing up scroll. Wow, what a waste. You don't want to be passing up the scrolls that you can just get for free. Because honestly, that's just silly. Ooh. Cheeky boys there. Cheeky breaky. What hit me there? I'm actually very confused. Give me the knife storm, please. Thank you. Give me this turkey so I don't have to waste a Ely boy right now. Oh my goodness, come on, man. I really should be hitting things to heal myself back up with the rally mechanic, but I just want out. I just want out. Pick up a point in survival for the HP. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Let's see what it has on it. Well, flammable oil, toxic cloud when they die. Sure. So I think we're gonna be late for the time door again. Unless it's 2.5 minutes. I can't remember how long it is. Give me HP on kill, and I do need to take a drink here, as much as I hate doing that. It has to happen. And I think also you basically have to just go through every curse chest possible. I think with Alienation, especially. Because they give you a scroll each, so it's like passing up the scroll seems quite silly. Where is my timed door? Did they like intentionally put it very far away from me so I couldn't get to it? Wow, I missed it by 14 seconds because it spawned in the second freaking area. Which is a thing that can happen, and it's really bothersome when it does. There's a scroll here. Use it to avoid the bomb damage there. Alright, and then we just want to keep pressing onwards. I'm gonna peep these areas down here just to kind of see what they have in them. We're probably gonna go prison depths. As much as I think that's just a bad idea. Given how difficult the area is. Is there... Oh my goodness, there's this jerk. That was really dumb. Very dumb damage. Okay, that's just kind of ridiculous. Come on now. Is there any scrolls down here? There's a door which can have scrolls and things of that description. It could have cells, I guess, which is okay with me. Not really what I was looking for, but... Ah, here we go. Here's a chest. So there was a reason to come down here. There wasn't really much of a reason to come down here, in hindsight. Okay. I really hate when you get the time door and it spawns like this far away. It's just kind of obnoxious. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm stuck on a... I'm not paying attention, apparently. Oh boy. Just stop taking damage. I know it's like bad advice, just don't take damage. But that's basically what had to happen. Get rid of that, go back up. Sad that Elite didn't actually drop us something worthwhile. Kind of wished that he had. That would have been nice, like a nice necklace or something. Oh boy. I was about to say, how have you not already been hit by that? Almost took damage from that. That would have been bad. Come here, you jerk. Oh, thank you for the cake, actually. You're a very nice person. You're not a jerk. Alright, we want probably a better melee weapon. We're not really high on brutality. Assassin's Dagger might be okay. Looking for, there we go, looking for a Frantic Sword. Swarm of Biters on it as well. Seems good to me. I'm looking for Frantic Sword because it scales with Tactics, and I mean, honestly, let's not kid ourselves. Tactics is going to be the way I'm going to get through this run. One more reroll. Yeah, I'm done with you. I'm done with you now. You may leave. Pretty much just looking for an ice bow or a hunter's longbow, if possible. But mostly an ice bow. What you got for me, Mr. Smiley? Is this the prison depths area? No, this is a shop. Ooh, traps and turrets, nice. And that's pretty much what we like to see. Poison the victim. Sounds good. I think I'm actually going to take this over sealing turret. I'll hold on to the Knife Storm, because I think the Knife Storm is really good. And opens us up to possibly going Brutality in the future, though I highly doubt it. Given the state of the game and the balancing currently, Tactics is just kind of the best way of playing in most situations. Let's make sure not to take stupid damage here from the gate. There we are. We made it past the gate. It is just a gate after all. Come on, man. Oh my goodness, these guys are just professional snipers. So we are in critical range, which is risky, but we do a lot of damage because of it. Have we missed any scrolls? Not that I've seen, okay. Oh, turkey. Thank you. The one power that, or the one mutation that gives you like extra healing from food is one that I've considered taking. I just don't know if it's good enough. Because the food drops are so inconsistent that it seems like it would kind of be like, yeah, maybe it's okay, but at the same time, what do I do if I don't get any food? You know? Like, yeah, it's great if you get a bunch of food drops. What do you do if you actually just get no food? What's your plan then? I can test that damage, but it happened, so I guess I'll stick with it. I think here's where we take probably alienation. Yeah, because we're low on healing potion or Sunny D, Estus, whatever it's called in this game. I actually don't know. I think it's just called like healing flask. I'm not sure that the actual healing elixir stuff has a name. Hate this drop. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. What are we on the lookout for? We're on the lookout for the that was awful. I thought I had dodged that, but instead I climbed up the staircase instead of actually like dodging it. So I did a very dumb thing there. That was risky and probably unnecessarily so. Thank you for the cake. This is pretty much a combat that we have to do, as much as I hate it. Can't just like leave the... Ooh, buddy. You can't just leave the spawners alone. I think they just keep spawning like forever until you kill them. There's a vape boy here. Thankfully he's by himself. Okay, well. I hate this fight once again, but oh boy, the other spawner noticed me. You need the scrolls, so you gotta take fights like that. Even though they're awful. I don't think you get through three boss cell runs without scrolls. Alright, come on. Get him. There we go. I don't really know why I shot that, but I did. So here's why you take alienation. It heals you. You don't like doing it, but you have to. Take a point in survival. We're not really upping our damage right now, but we need the healing, the incremental healing. So now basically we just wait for the turret to do its work. As much as I hate doing this. Well, thanks for helping out, actually. No, well, actually that does work. Never mind. Keep shooting them, dude. Come on. Alright, curse lifted. We can finally start playing again. I mean, yeah, it sucks playing this kind of playstyle, but it's kind of just what you have to do, I think. Like, maybe you could play a little bit more Rambo, but the limitation on your healing... Are you alone? Makes it a little awkward. You're not alone. Is there anything at all for me down here? I did that just to see what was in that area. I actually think I need to fight this guy. Just to get a better idea of what's going on over here. That guy I do not need to fight. Okay. There's nothing up there. Procedural generation at its finest. Treasure room. What you got, a crusher? Eh. I'll pass. And this seems to be a dead end, so we're gonna go this way, I guess? Oh, which gives us the ossuary exit. How many scrolls do we actually have here? 2 brutality, 1 tactics, 1 survival. I feel like we've missed some scrolls, but we're gonna just go into the ossuary area. We really want to make it through this thing alive. What do we even want here? Cooldown reduction, maybe? Probably. Yeah, like this thing, eating food gives you extra damage, healing effect is increased by 200%. It makes turkeys into full heals, and just the basic chicken leg kebab, whatever, into like a 30% heal. You might want rally, you might want that. I think you definitely want that for the boss. And I'm just gonna take cooldown reduction. I need to start putting some more points into tactics right now. Put a lot in survival for the extra healing, the extra little incremental healing from kills. But since we're skipping combat so much, that might not even be worth it. We missed this by 2 minutes, yeah. That's bad. You want to be making those. Like, I shouldn't be killing this guy. He's just a waste. Hey, this area is just like so full of unnecessary stuff. Oh my goodness. That was just terrible. Please be... Yeah, thank you. Some wall cake. Ooh, that's quite a drop. So I think that ossuary, I think, has a lot of scrolls in it, so you want to actually clear it as much as you can. I don't remember... Yeah, there we go. I don't remember exactly what the Black Bridge timer is, but I want to say it's like 20-something minutes. As I said, I mean, I don't really care about combat, but I'm gonna take as much as I can to get some cells for progress in the Foundry. But if I can avoid it and it's not really like productive, like this is productive combat because it gets me towards this smiley, which could take me somewhere good, or it could just give me this garbage, and I'm actually just gonna leave. That combat down there is completely unproductive because it's just a bunch of enemies that I don't even want to mess with. I don't have any piercing stuff, I don't think. Yeah, my turret doesn't even pierce. Alright, so there's gotta be something in here. These always have some kind of reward. Question is, where the heck is the reward? It's a curse chest. Which, I mean, we take because we need it. Oh, do not recycle the scroll of power. I'm not even sure if you can do that. Alright. I hate the fact that this makes me take extra damage, but it is really good, so... I think we want to cleanse our curse in here if we can. Which, I mean, we can, so... Thank you for turning. There we go. Curse lifted. Easy peasy, thank you, Alienation. And it gave us a little bit of healing, but mostly we're here for the scrolls. The extra damage taken really stinks, like a lot, because it means things will hit us even harder and we might just die, but whatever. It's a good cluster bomb. Cluster bomb 5, it's an upgrade. We may be able to get rid of it in a bit. This is just a secret for gold. Yeah, I'm not. I actually can't get out, so I have to go this way. Never mind. Wow, perfect. Just what I wanted to have happen. Take a bunch of stupid, unnecessary damage. I want a better ice bow. Shots pierce, 15% more damage reduction. Perfect. Wow, this is a dead end. Alright. I guess we go up here. And see what's to the right. Okay, it's a... traps and turrets. Sure, pass on those. Alright, then what's down here? Is this the actual progression area? Hey, it looks like it is. Alright. I mean, I like our build so far. Oh, buddy. I don't actually remember how far trackers will actually follow you. So we may need to actually start killing them here. Because I'm pretty sure they do actually follow you for quite some time. They do. Yep. Those guys will follow you for quite a bit. That is just not even remotely what I wanted. And this area proves to be a dead end as well. So I guess we go left instead of right. Never mind. I'm actually kind of hoping for a curse chest. I could use the healing. You got any food for me, dude? No? Okay. Hey, a scroll. Nice. Some more in tactics. I feel like this is just kind of gonna be a dead end. It's really hard to tell. There's like a possibility that there's a scroll here or something. No. No scroll. Just a waste of time. Alright. I think you want to take all these boss cell doors. Yeah, there we go. There's a curse chest. Nice. Gives us that healing. Gives us this scroll. Great stuff. I think we still want tactics. We definitely just need our damage to be absurdly good so that we can actually make our way through this nonsense. And now we actually want some combat. Whoa, that guy... And there you go, Alienation. proving its worth. So there's a crusher over there. I doubt this is the way forward. Yeah, it's not the way forward. Just get rid of that crusher. Getting rid of all the things that do big AoEs. Wow, that's not even something I want to remotely fight. I pulled an elite somehow? Oh, goodness gracious. That was quite scary. I actually do not know how I pulled that elite. Is this the... No, this is just gonna be a treasure. Do I want this? I don't think I do. Nope. No bear trap. Thank you. Please be the exit. Any day now, we can find the exit, I think. Ah, this direction. It is a food vendor. You know what? Actually, just give me the turkey. I think if food vendors were more common, you might want to take the mutation that gives you the extra food benefits. But outside of that becoming a possibility, I think you're just not concerned with that food mutation for healing. Does this have extra damage against Frodo now? It doesn't have that. Yes, there we go. Alright, finally the exit. And we actually are going to have enough cells to get something to S rank, which is going to be amazing. I'm very excited for that. Do we want to reset our mutations? I don't think so. I think that I have this fight down enough that I might get hit once or twice, but I think I should be fine. We could skip it using the glitch. I don't think it's been patched out yet, but I'm not that kind of person. This guy is tanky. I don't have him slowed anymore. That's a mistake. Do want to keep him slowed. Wasted a cluster bomb. That's a mistake. Alright, there we go, incomplete one. And I think I made the timed door, am I wrong? I thought it was 20 minutes. No, it is 18. 17 and a half? I don't know, something like that. Anyways, we can get somebody to S now. We could do heavy turret. I mean, honestly, I think we do heavy turret. Heavy turret is just so good. So it gives you, let's look at the difference. So it gives you a bonus quality level of 6. So basically, if you get a heavy turret 1, I believe it's equal to like a heavy turret 6 or 7. I'm not sure how that works, but either way, it also gives you 2 bonus attributes, which means it could give you +2 tactics. This one could give you +2 brutality, or +1 brutality, +1 tactics, whatever. We're gonna put it in heavy turret. I mean, you know I had to do it, right? Like, I have to upgrade the things that are just the best at the moment. I can't really get away with being like, oh well, you know. So, heavy turret 5 or 4S, excuse me, does so much damage. I actually don't even think I want these cluster bombs anymore, just because the extra damage it makes me take is gonna bite me. I just know it. We still have none of that. I think I want to go... As weird as this may seem, because it's a more difficult area, I want to go Slumbering Sanctuary. There's still patterns I need to get from there. Plus, I actually think it... Given the current meta, like, CC builds, I actually think it's an easier area. Because the Fog Fjord kind of does a thing where it just floods you with enemies. Oh, there's a vape boy. And it, like, sure, one of my turrets pierces all, but I'm not too worried about that. Is he still trying to go through with that animation? Wow. So now I think we definitely just want to start clearing everything that we can for the... These guys are really trying to get to this. Nice. I think we want to start clearing as much as we can to get cells, get our patterns that we're missing. That boy does a lot of damage, huh? Wow, he took out one of my turrets in like one shot. There are actually so many things here. Holy crap. Well, I rallied up as much as I could, but that was painful. So it seems like 3-cell just kind of spams you with enemies in every area, apparently. Holy crap. Which is kind of obnoxious, but I understand why they did it. It's... I don't want to sound, you know, rude or anything. It's an easy way of increasing difficulty without actually doing much of anything. I'm not saying the devs are lazy or anything. I'm saying it is a good way of increasing difficulty without, like, making new enemies or something along those lines. Another way would be making more elites spawn, but that's also just kind of like a cheap way of increasing difficulty, I think. They could just make everything tankier, but making everything tankier and deal more damage just... Like, it's not fun to just play against a bunch of bullet sponge enemies, you know? Alright, so we take this because it heals us. And because it gives us this garbage that we don't care about. We're mostly taking these for the scrolls and the healing. We're gonna put a point in survival because it'll increase how much we heal. And then we're gonna hope we don't get hit. This area is going to be probably pretty difficult to not get hit in. I have to go through here? Well then. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't dare do this to me. There's something down there. This is just horrifying. Alright, curse lifted, thank goodness. Thank you, Alienation. I'm gonna save that. Because it may come in handy later. Alright, this gives us 8 HP. This guy has a scroll, so he's definitely going down. This will give us 9 HP per kill. We're just gonna go with tactics at this point. I think 8 HP per kill might be enough to have me stop worrying about it as much. So there's one of the other exits that we can't get to just yet. There's a lot of golems that I'm seeing floating around, man. I'm not excited about it, let me tell you. Golems are a kind of thing that will just dice me up. Alright, so it's got 3 spinnies now. Look at that. Ooh. I don't actually want that though, because it burns the ground, and I don't want to burn the ground. I'm trying to freeze things. Shots pierce, extra damage to frozen. Yeah, that's what I want to see. For sure. And our gold is kind of meaningless above 15,000. Alright, I think we still have some area to clear, so we're gonna not pop that just yet. Do we have... No, we don't. Okay, never mind. I don't want to be popping that and fighting, like, the little legless caster boys and the hook dudes and all of the extra, like, golems and random nonsense enemies at the same time. Because that just sounds like a nightmare. Oh my goodness. And fighting this stuff is already a nightmare as it is. I'd rather not make it any more of a nightmare. So I think we've got a pretty good shot at making this work. At making an assassin kill work, that is. That is, of course, the end goal. Is to finish off my achievement for beating the assassin with 3 boss cells. Inoculated is the word I believe they use in this game. Inoculated. It's not burned or whatever the Dark Souls term would be. And then maybe get some Foundry progress, because we're gathering up a decent amount of cells here. That is kind of one of the main points of having 3 boss cells, is that you can upgrade stuff quite rapidly because of the amount of cells you get. Obviously there's more to it than just that. I see you down there, Golem. I see you down there waiting for me. I think you're being cheeky. I know you. I know your plans. I know your strategies, your moves. Studied everything. Everything there is to study. So here should be, yeah, here's one of the open areas. These training dummies still have a pattern for me, I believe. I'm actually so shocked that I haven't gotten it yet, considering how many of them I've killed in my time playing this game. Put down the turrets preemptively. Yeah, I'll take a curse chest here. Hunter's longbow. Projectiles explode in a cloud of toxic gas. It's not better than the CC provided to me by ISPA. I'm just gonna take damage and just keep rolling damage. We're gonna go back because I think there were some kamikazes up here that I avoided. Not intentionally, but... well, there was at least that guy. There's a kamikaze right there. Then we just need to be a little cautious about what we're doing. Oh, hello. I think I could probably stand to get a better frantic sword if I have enough money to dig for it. It's gonna be a little hard. There we go. Extra damage to a burning target. I mean, it does more damage, is basically. And I'm never going to be doing the critical hit. If I'm doing the critical hit, that means I'm pretty much close to being dead already. I'm probably gonna go Clock Tower over Forgotten, just because I'm not insane. I should have teleported, that was silly of me. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna teleport over here because those traps will insta-kill me. And I'd rather not lose a run just to running into a trap like an idiot with a curse on. It takes so much time, but it's kind of what you have to. It's just kind of how the area's made, man. You know? Oh, man. Here we go. One more kamikaze, please. Thank you very much. It's like a noticeable amount of damage increase. It's not negligible. I can feel the damage increase. Is what I mean to say. Like, I can tell that I have increased my damage slightly. Honestly, I think here we're gonna take Brutality for the health. 30% health is a little hard to pass up at this point, especially when things start hitting as hard as they already are. I'll fight an elite. An elite golem. Not the elite I would have chosen to fight, but hey, look at that. We got an actual amulet, which gives us a decent amount of HP, probably like 20% more or something, if I had to guess. I don't really know the math. Oh, look, a torch. Nice, dude. It's basically just money for me. Oh, a shop? Okay. I guess I can hunt for turrets. No? Okay. Can hunt to see if there's a better turret randomly sitting about. So I think our biggest problem here, or our biggest obstacle, thankfully that thing cannot be made invulnerable by the training dummy. Ooh, really gotta dodge that one. Our biggest obstacle is probably going to be getting through Clock Tower. I don't think that the boss will be too extremely difficult. Getting through Clock Tower is going to be the difficult part. I'm not going Forgotten because, I mean, honestly, screw that place. But also, I think I would just die there. I think both of them have a decent number of cursed chests that I can work with. We need to save some gold to make sure that we have a respec before the boss, because we're definitely going to change up the way that our talents work before we start fighting Mrs. Saison. What you got? No thanks. I mean, overall, this is a pretty good run. It's been going pretty well. I might actually, I don't want to jinx it or anything like that. But I think we might be getting our first boss cell, or 3 boss cell win here. As I said, I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna kind of endeavor to shut up and focus a little bit here. I'm not going to completely stop talking, I just want to make sure I'm focusing instead of trying to do some stupid bit or rant about some post someone made on the subreddit or something like that, like I have in the past. Because this is like an actual genuine to goodness shot at a win on 3 boss cell, and a lot of progress as well towards some unlocks for some more S tier weapons. I'm just grabbing the teleporters at this point. If you've watched me play this area before, you know that I do that just to guarantee myself some ability to get back to where I need to be. The ones from over there teleported over here, huh? That was dumb damage. That was even dumber damage. Alright, I can't get cocky here. Those things can still hit me. They can still hurt me. I stopped that guy mid-attack. Wow, thank you, Cake, for existing. Let me check my map here. Why is my map not... Oh, there we go. So we have 1 path, 2 paths, is that it? Two paths, and we're still going upwards. Oh, 3 paths. Another scroll. There's still more up? Wow. I'll take this for the 10 HP per kill. I think I'm just gonna keep... Whoa, hello. Okay. I think at this point we're going to grab brutality on scrolls like that, and then otherwise we're just going to be grabbing tactics for more damage. What would we prefer to have? Phone keeps going off. It's all those YouTube sponsorships, man. I'd prefer to have a better Frantic Sword, but I'm not going to dig too hard. I mean, honestly, War Spear could be okay. I think Frantic Sword's going to be better against the boss, though. Give it one more. Yeah, this seems like the Cursed Sword run right here. Definitely think I should be picking that one up. Does scale with tactics. I'm not picking up Cursed Sword. One day I will do the Cursed Sword run. I thought for sure I had dodged that one. That feels really bad. Taking that damage right there. So here's a question for you if you're this far into the video. Leave a comment if you want to, answering the question, do I have an accent? Because I'm curious whether people think I have an accent or not. I don't think that I do, but that could just be because, you know, I listen to myself talk a fair amount. And also I live in the area that I live in. As a point of note, the accent that I would have would be a someone from the southern states of the United States of America. I don't think that I do. I mean, I will occasionally say things like y'all, which is kind of indicative of the area, but outside of that, I think I'm fairly neutral. Oh, I was talking so much I forgot that I had a curse, which is why I need to focus on these runs, dude. I'm just gonna get myself killed. Check for a turret. No. I might give it a reroll maybe once or twice, but I don't think I care right now. Alright, okay. I really wanted that scroll though, so if we could go back down. Pick up, thank you. We're gonna take 9% HP, not really worth it. So having like a 2-second cooldown on these turrets, sorry, is very nice. Also, it feels like we're just kind of slicing through everything here. We're just trying to get as many scrolls, as much upgrades as we can before we start. Also as many cells as we can before we proceed to the assassin. It would be heartbreaking to die on the assassin fight. I'm also saving all of my sips, in case you couldn't tell. I'm like not using any of them. I think that you basically need them for the assassin fight. For the extra invincibility and extra healing. There's an elite fight up here. I hate that. He basically just sucker punched me. What a jerk. Can't believe he sucker punched me. I didn't think elites could do that. Check the turrets once again. Burning target applies flammable oil. Shots pierce. Actually, I think makes it better than this one. No. This one also has shots pierce. Yeah, it's not better. Where's the exit, man? I guess I'd check this one. I'm not sure. I was hoping I could make that jump. I was pretty sure that I could, but better safe than sorry, I guess. Yeah, I already have punishment unlocked, thank you. Oh, goodness, here's the boss. Okay. Alright. Wish me luck. If I beat this boss, I'm gonna have so many things to unlock from the Foundry. Alright, we're resetting. What we need is we need cooldown reduction. We need accelerates healing flask. And we need damage while near deployed skill. I think. Is that better? Or do I want vengeance? I think I want damage while near deployed skill so I can just chew through her health. There's a flask recharge? Devs, you shouldn't have, you beautiful, lovely people. You just molto bene. Very nice, very nice. Alright, well here we go, boys and girls. People of all ages. I need to pause. Wipe my hands down, you know? It's like when I played Dark Souls for the first time. No ammo? Alright, second phase. Take a drink, take a drink. It's not worth it. It's not worth being ballsy and not drinking there. Alright, take a second drink. Put down your turrets. He's done it, boys. Honestly, I kind of wish that boss fight was harder, but I'm glad that it's not because I can actually beat the game now, which is super nice. Super nice. Okay, so what do we want to upgrade? We've already upgraded. We've upgraded a turret, so we're not going to upgrade another turret, okay? I think what we're going to do, I hate doing it, we're going to upgrade the ice bow. And then we're going to start putting points in probably my favorite attack weapon, which would be, obviously, it's between the Frantic Sword or the War Spear. I think the War Spear is better for, clearing out, like, areas before. Look at those stats, dude. It's just like, whew. The War Spear is better for clearing out areas, like with a bunch of enemies, like the actual levels, and I think Frantic Sword's better for bosses because it just hits so much faster. Anyways, thank you for watching and listening to me ramble. We got harder, better, faster, stronger achievement, which I believe is just beat the game with 3 cells. Inoculated, is that the phrasing they use? Inoculation? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment answering my question that I had in the middle of this video, and subscribe for more in the future. That is 3 boss cells out of the way. We will probably continue to do 3 boss cell runs in the future. Probably using some of the same tactics where we just skip stuff in the beginning because who cares about the stuff in the beginning. And I will see you in the next episode, hopefully. Goodbye. So glad I got that out of the way.